Hello everyone, Bill Bacardi here. Hopefully everybody's well. We're going to pick a lock. I'm really interested in doing this dam that Keymaster sent me. It's Keymaster number 14. It is the evilest keyway that I've probably ever seen in my life. Let me see if you can see this, guys. Look at that keyway. Just awesome. It works beautifully. It's nice and smooth. But let's get it in the vise and see if we can get it open. I know my 50,000s isn't going to go in there. Let's see if that 40 will. No, the 40 won't go in. Oh, yeah, well, the 40 starts to go in. It's tight, real tight. That's got to get a lot of control that way. Oh, no, see, it's not going in far enough for me. Let's try one of my homemades here. Yeah, it's a little floppy, but... Oh, I didn't show you the key work, didn't I, guys? I'm sorry. I didn't show you the bidding either, did I? Okay, it works beautifully, all locked up. There's the bidding, guys. So we're going to use this tension wrench, and where's my gem? Right here. A gem in 18 thousandths. I don't have to put nothing down in the bottom just because I'm going to pick off a ledge here that's in the bottom of this lock. There's a lot of warding in here. Okay. 4 and 5 to give you a little turn on the plug right away. You know what? I don't even know if I'm squared up. Am I squared up, guys? Shit, I'm sorry. Let me move these over here. I am so sorry, guys. I got all kind of stuff on the corner of my desk here, so now I'm like in a cramped position. Okay, that just took my turn on that core away that I had going. I feel like I'm overset. Okay, I just went back into that little bit of a false set. Alright, 2 is giving me counter here. I believe he's set now. I think that's 4 giving me the counter now. Ooh, we want to do a little deeper false set there. And I got nothing. I don't know if I overset something. Oh, I got something on. I think that's 1, yes. Oh, we're open there. Holy cow. Oh, we're going to take that just because of that keyway. Goodness gracious. As you can see, we are open. I bet my pick in that one. Damn it. I'm glad that went pretty quick because we're not going to take it out of frame. I want to talk about the impressioning that I'm doing for Jeff Moss. I've actually been in the garage for a couple hours here, and I did get one of the locks impression that Jeff Moss sent me. And I'm going to show you how I do it, or tell you how I do it, and hopefully somebody could come up. I'd like to do a video, and I don't know how I would because my camera work really sucks, guys. Obviously, you know that. But I would like to do a video on it and show you how it's done, and hopefully you guys can come up with some kind of... am I in frame there? Yeah. Someone come up with some kind of, I don't know, your thoughts on how to get it done that way, guys. The way that I'm going to have to do it. The way that I do it, I'm sorry. Not really that I have to do it, but the way I do it. Okay, let's get a shim in this guy. If we can, because it's a dam, and this keyway is unbelievably tight. Holy cow. Yeah, that ain't going to work. Right. Oh, we have to get a shim in that because it's got a ridge in the back of that lock that anything is going to fold on into there. Ooh, that's not good, guys. Starting to slide the plug out of it here. It's warm here today again, guys. Let me get a new shim out. I put them in the drawer yesterday. Yeah, it's been warm here today, guys. Not so much warm, just humid. It rained a little bit, and then it just got nasty out afterward. I don't want to lock this up. Goodness, I can't get a shim in there. Oh, there, I think I got one. I don't want to blow another gutting. You know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use a pinning shoe on it. I'm going to flip that core all the way over. I do have a pinning shoe somewhere here. Hopefully that's going to fit in that core. Uh-oh. I might have just screwed that one up too, guys. I hope not. The shoe won't go in that core. That's not good. Okay, so we got to flip that back over. Or, you know what? I can gut it this way, guys. I'll gut it right out the back like this, one at a time, and then put it back together afterward. Because my key pins are going to be up now, so we'll take the bottoms off first. Hopefully. Okay, number 5 is, holy cow, is that a long pin? God, wait till you see that, guys. Then I'll get the springs out one at a time here. Oh. So 2 had, a 4 had this in it. Oh, it's a pin and pin. Okay. Yeah, I got the shakes bad. Holy cow, guys. I got to get this spring out of here. I don't want to make this video too long. Okay, this is the spring out of 4. Oh, I just dropped the key pins. Damn it. That's 1 and 2. All right. We'll worry about the springs afterward, guys. What am I doing tonight? You know what? I'm tired, guys. It's been a long day. That's out of 4. Okay. Goodness gracious, the gutting's going to take me as long as longer than the pick. Jesus Christ. Okay. Here comes number 3. Oh, he's a nice pin, too. Number 4. Number 2 this is. I'm sorry, guys. He doesn't want to come all the way out of there for some reason. Okay, there was 4. That's 2, I'm sorry. And here's number 1 coming out now. Okay. Now I'll dump the key pins in a minute, guys. And then I got to put them back in there. Okay, so let's get a follower in here. Yeah, this ain't going to be an easy lock to put back together. Okay, here comes... Let's push this spring down. Let's get back the way we should be here oriented. Okay, that's not going to work. Jesus, what a long gutting, huh, guys? I'm sorry. Okay, I just got to pull them out like this. This is number 2 coming out right now. This is crazy. Yep, here, I see how they're in there. So there's 1. Yeah, and there's 2 coming out right now. Here's 3. There's 3's a little short steel. 4's already out. 5 right there. Okay, beautiful. I don't think anything's done in the core, because it doesn't have anything in it. Okay, now let me dump these key pins. Oh, those are some awesome pins, my friend. Okay, so this is number 1. And it's a pin and pin too, I think. Oh no, it's just a really serrated spooler. And he was in this way. Very nice job on these pins, pal. Keymaster. Let me get rid of all these springs up here. These are the ones out of that I tore up in that potty lock that I fixed. Ah, God. Been a long day, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's 1 and 2. 3 key pin is a standard. 4 key pin. The spool. Looks like, yeah, cool, like a bomb spool. 5 is a standard. Let me just make sure which way these 2 guys went in here. Okay, so that's number 1 pin then, I think. Because this lock worked perfectly smooth. Yes, went this way. Okay, that's number 1 pin. Okay. Sorry about the long gutting, guys. Okay, let's get these how they were in the lock. Okay. So in the core, he's got undercutting in 2 and 3, which makes sense because he's got them 2 spools in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah. And I'll bring us down to the pinning board for the rest of it. Okay. So in chamber 1, we had this really nice serrated key pin with this spool up above it. Really sharp lip there. Long copper spring. Number 2, this T-pin, key pin, with this serrated spool up above him, real sharp too, with this long copper spring here. 3 had a standard in it with this, almost like a step-down wedding cake. Really cool, with this short steel in it. Number 4, we had this really cool bomb key pin, and then this pin slides into that sleeve like this. And he was in this way, I believe, with that long copper spring above him. Then 5 was this standard key pin with this long serrated spool up above him. Really cool. That's probably the longest one I've ever seen in a lock. And then it had a steel spring up above it. Okay, enough with that now, guys. So, here, I'll just put this here so you can see those pins. I did get this eagle padlock done for Jeff Moss. You can see the key turns, works beautifully. See there, guys? Pulls the locking lug nicely. Let me turn it this way so you can see that. Can you guys see down inside there, I hope? Yeah. So, here's how you do the impressioning, fellas. I sit down. See, I don't file the keys. What I do, I'm fortunate enough to have a CodeMax key machine that is an automatic code cutting machine. So what I do, if you can see in that key, yeah, that's the one that still has the black. See all the black on the key here? Well, what you do is you sit on your black. First I file the tip of the key, the blade of the key, so it's perfectly flat and smooth. Just a couple strokes with a file. And then you sit down, you stick it in your lock like this. You take your little pair of vice grips, or if you have an impressioning tool, they sell these little tools for that. You take these, and you stick them on there, and you just keep turning. Here, you know what? I'm going to put yours back up here, guys, because it's just going to be more comfortable for me, okay? Okay, sorry about all the movement on the camera. But you take them, and you stick it, and you just keep twisting that key. Obviously, this is the one that's uncut. He sent me 3 keys with this one. So you'd slide it in there, and you just keep twisting, and then your pins are going to make, in the black marker on here, they're going to make little lines. And that's going to tell you what needs to be cut, what doesn't need to be cut. Then you sit down. Obviously, you start, if it's all ones would go across here. And then you'll black it again, and then keep twisting, and wherever your lines are, that's where you're going to keep cutting on. So the final bidding on this key was 86454. But obviously it started here, and that's where my numbers started coming in at. That would be all the different biddings that I cut all the way down this. So, I mean, it's hard to do. You're up and down to the key machine a million times. This was that Sergeant, and I believe I cut one too deep on this one, so I'm going to have to get another set of... I'll have to use a different blank on it. But what you do, you sit down, you twist it in the lock, then you walk over to the key machine. But as you can see, this one is done and working now. But the shackle won't close. I don't know what's going on with it. It gets real tight if I try and close it here. So I don't want to put no scratches or scrapes or dings or nothing on this lock. So I'm going to send it back to Jeff Moss. I put some oil on it. Hopefully it'll free it up. But if it doesn't, I'm just going to send it to him open like he sent it to me here. But you can see there's a working key beautifully. Works the locking lug. And the bidding, like I said, would have been 86454. But if anybody has any ideas on how I could do a video with my novice camera work here, guys, I'm doing this impressioning. No, that's probably 2 hours worth of work in that lock right there. But if you have any ideas, please leave them in the comments, guys, and we'll try and figure something out where I can get it done for you and show you the video. I mean, so thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for your support. I really appreciate it. And have a great night. Thank you. Good night.